Welcome back. Thank you very much for staying with Beyond Limits. We still have one Wode. And if you're just coming in, if you ever checked out Miss Trudy the vlog, if you're a Kenyan and you're familiar with her, then you know who Wode is. He's right here with us. You don't want to miss this. Now, thanks once again for staying with us on Beyond Limits. Your story is amazing, and everyone here is thinking, wow, what an amazing story. And what was the journey like from the moment that now you decide, well, I'm an engineer?
Yeah.
And this is a well-paying job globally. Aeronautical engineer is a really well-paying job. And now you're thinking, wait a minute, I don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah. I mean, it was one of the things that I did that I think even my mom didn't want to, see me again. To the extent that I have to sign an agreement with my mom that if things get better, give me a year, let's sign an agreement. I'll buy you a car. As an aeronautical engineer, I don't think I was able to do that within that period of time. But being a vlogger, I was able to do that. So, I mean, it started from somewhere. Like I started making YouTube videos as a comedian. And then it changed from promoting Africa and China at the same time. And at the same time, it felt like I need to promote Africa alone to Chinese people.
Were you learning in China at this?
I speak Chinese fluently.
All right. But were you in China as a student at that point?
I was in China as a student. I did my aeronautical degree in China. So during that time, that is when I started my YouTube channel. So I was just living in China as a young African guy who is sharing his experience on YouTube. I never knew it's gonna take that turn. It took me 2 years to get 1,000 people to subscribe to my channel. But when people got to know me, then everything just started escalating.
So first of all, they know you as a comedian.
They knew me as a comedian.
Then I was as an African who's trying to sell to China.
About Africa.
And then now you
And then now, so after school, I started working. I mean, my salary was $2,500. And I didn't really feel like I was making an impact. I felt like I was just there because my dad wanted me to become an engineer. And I have a channel which has over 90,000 people. Why would I sit in a room where every time looking at different faces all the time? So I just felt like, you know what? Let me just get out and go make an impact. On the very first day, my intentions was to make an impact, not numbers, not fame. I'm not here for fame. I'm here to make an impact. So when I realized that being an aeronautical engineer, I cannot make that huge impact, but being a YouTube content creator, I can make an impact. I had to choose YouTube over engineering. I told my mom I want to do YouTube over engineering. She's like, don't come back to Ghana. All right. After 1 week, I bought my own flight ticket. Surprised my mom. She started crying. You don't have a dad anymore. You're the only one who is taking care of us. Why do you have to quit your job to come for YouTube? And I told her, like, I'm here. I feel like I have a purpose. I feel like this is God's calling. And I know it's going to take some time, but I know and believe that God will never fail me. Right. And that is why I picked up my camera. The first country that I went to was Ethiopia, to start my journey of traveling the entire continent, to change the narratives about Africa. So I started like someone who is just having fun. If you watch my old videos, you realize that I was just shouting everywhere. I was just so excited doing what I'm doing. And within 2 months in Africa, my video started going viral. I did a video in Kigali, Rwanda, sitting in the gutter eating, and the video just changed my whole life. Don't forget that traveling to Africa was on a loan. Alone. I collected money from my Chinese friend. I mean, we use a credit card in China to buy 5 African countries. When I told Africans that I want to do this, my own African friends in China said, we don't support courses like this. You're going to travel to have fun in Africa. You're telling us we should give you money. Because I didn't have money that time. So I spoke to my Chinese friend, and he's like, you know what? I also don't have money, but I have a credit card which we can get the loan from China. And then he bought 5 different countries in Africa for me. And he just told me one thing. We've been friends for 5 years. Don't disappoint me.
You have to refund this money.
I have to refund this money. So when I came back to Africa, it was just me, my laptop, and my YouTube channel. I didn't know anyone because I wanted to pay back my loan. I traveled in Ethiopia, and that's when I met Trudy. And then she said, like, I told her, do you want me to stay more time with you? She's like, yeah. I'm like, no, my ticket is on loan, so I have to go. Then I left her. Then I went to Kigali. My first video in Kigali went viral. And I called my Chinese friend, you know what? we are paying the loan.
It's gonna happen soon.
It was just that quick.
Wow.
We paying the loan.
Right.
And my guy was like, you know what? Thanks for everything that you do. And from there, I just continue my journey.
Right.
And after everything, I'm like, you know what? I feel like I need to see Trudy again. And that is why I came back to Kenya. And then I met Trudy, and then everything started.
And everything else goes on.
And I left back to Ghana, then flew to China. Paid the loan, packed all my stuff, and then moved back to Africa.
All right, we have the brain buster. Honestly speaking, there are questions that you might not love, but they are not so bad. So you're going to pick for yourself 5 strips of papers, and then you'll give them back to me, and I will ask you the questions myself.
Okay, how many?
Just pick 5.
Okay.
So one more. He went right at the bottom. Let's see what the bottom holds for you. Wode Maya, your first question from our very lovely Michelle. If your house was burning and you could only save one item, what would it be? An underlined item, not person.
One item. That would be my camera.
Oh yeah, that's your source of income actually.
Thank you. That's my camera.
I have lived to see a day that my father would hear me say, camera and not certificates. Amazing. All right. What would make you cry? Well, apart from losing someone that you love.
Losing my YouTube channel.
Hallelujah. Again, your source of income, that is well appreciated. If you could choose how to die, how would you go out?
Just sleep and then I
go.
don't wake up. That's it.
Right.
Yeah.
Definitely not traveling.
No, not at all, because I really want to see my mom before anything happens.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's really amazing. Would you rather get uglier or dumber?
Uglier, because being dumber is something that I want to avoid.
Wode Maya, your face has to be on the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And
No, I mean, like being dumber, you won't think too much. It's about being wise, you know.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you can be ugly and then you're wise, and it can take you far.
Coming to think of it, if you're ugly and you're wise, you can change how you look.
Exactly.
Right,
It's
yeah?
money. You make money and then change it.
And change it, right?
Exactly.
Would you stay friends with your ex-girlfriend?
Hey! It depends on what happened.
Oh, yeah?
You understand? Because some people, you can't just forget them, even no matter what happened.
Right.
There's some people that came into your life to help you, and despite our past, that doesn't... No. I can be friends. I mean, like...
I hope you're safe after that answer.
I know, but I just have to be real.
I'm going to pray for you.
Just pray for me, but
I'm going to pray for you. Now, somebody here really wants me to ask this question. Witchcraft, is it real in West Africa the way we watch it on the movies?
It's very real.
Like, can somebody really change me into an animal?
It's real.
For real?
It happens. I mean, we see it every day.
Really?
Every day.
I can change into a wolf.
It's real. I'm telling you.
What do they use?
We have black magic, and you know, and my grandma used to be like, how do I call it? A fetish priest.
Yeah.
And we'll be in the house. My grandma taught me that never go out and give a beggar a coin.
Yeah.
If you have even like notes, if it's bigger notes, give it. Because I stayed with my grandma, and I'll see people who are giving beggars on the road coins, and we'll be in the house, and the coins will be falling in our house. I'm not telling you something somebody told me.
This you saw with your eyes?
Yeah, the coins will be falling in our house, in my grandma's.
This never affected your sanity at all?
No. Even, and this is like, the money, you might be working. Have you seen people who are working so hard,
right,
but I don't know where their money is going to?
Right, I have.
You have?
Yeah.
So these are the people that, like, you give your money along there. I'm not saying all of the beggars are like that, but this is West Africa.
Thank you very much once again for coming to the show. That was amazing. You fired it up, and I do hope that everyone else is going to go on to Wode Maya's YouTube channel and check that out. And as you do that, check Miss Trudy as well. They really have lots of wisdom for you to drink from. And thank you for choosing Beyond Limits tonight. We are going to be moving a little to some Ghanaian moves. My name is Aquino Kosgei. Do have yourself a wonderful night, and see you next time as you watch out for people who cook for you and take away your husband or take you